All right, so when you go into Planning Center, planning.center, it's going to take you to this screen right here. And up here is login. So we're just going to go ahead and say, yep, we want to log in. You're going to enter your information. If you don't remember this, then reach out to the person that has given you access to all these videos, and they hopefully can get you your password reset and get you started. So whenever you log in and come into Planning Center, it's going to take you to the last place you visited. You're not going to have access to the people side of things, and so you're going to come to services. And again, it usually takes you to the last page that you visited. And so you can see here that we're in a blank Kid Life service type. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click Add a Plan, and it's going to be I'm just going to copy it from September 15th, go to September 22nd, no template, and I'm going to add one. Now, whenever it pops up, you can see that it is absolutely blank, and that is okay, because what I want to show you how to do is how to populate a plan from another campus. Okay, so I'm going to use what's called the matrix, and I'm going to load the matrix, and it's going to show one previous plan and the next 4 plans. So what it's really going to show us is it's going to show us September 15th and September 22nd. The way that you can populate this from another campus is you're just going to click Load Plan, and you're going to go back from Pine Bluff, and here's all the Kid Lifes. And currently, right now, West Little Rock is going to be the one that kind of stays ahead and makes sure that it is an example you can follow. And so I'm going to choose West Little Rock and West Little Rock Kid Life. And you can see right now they're scheduled through October 6th. And so I want to do the 22nd. And you can see now, I can close this out, that I can come in here and I can copy and I can paste and I can copy and I can paste. And then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag all this over. And you can just begin to see that as I pull it all over, it just populates it. And so this can give me a good idea of what's in here. Oops, and then just make sure it's in the right order. But when I click on here, you can see that it does have inside groups. It shows the length of time that it's during service. It shows a quick description, but then also I click here into edit, and we've actually copy and pasted from the plans into this. And just we kind of aimed in the middle. And so these will always contain the 2nd to 3rd grade small group plan. So that it's just a guide for you. And so we're kind of done with this West Little Rock plan. So we're going to click X. And then if I want to go back to it, then I click right here. When I click in here, you can see that it also gives me all the items of who is serving where. And you can see that West Little Rock has done 1st through 3rd, and then 4th and 5th grade boys and 4th and 5th grade girls. Let me go in and I'm going to pull this over just so that we get someone in there. And then I'm going to click here. And then when it pulls up to the plan, you can see that right now who I have is here. But I can also go over here and go needed positions. And so it looks like here's all kinds of options for Saturday positions and Sunday positions. And we're just going to go ahead and close that out. But that gives you an idea of how to populate the agenda. Okay, the next thing in Planning Center we're going to want to show you how to do is how to manage your teams. So over here you can see this teams section. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on the gear. And so when the gear pops up, I'm going to go ahead and add a team. And I'm just going to do Kid Life. I'm going to split team members between multiple service times. So that just means that they won't serve both services, it'll split them. And I'm going to submit. And then it's going to pop up, and now you can see we're working here in Kid Life. And then I'm just going to add positions. Here's some positions we know we're going to need. We're going to need an MC. At the very least, we're going to need someone who, during the large group, is kind of moving things along. I know I'm going to need someone to do worship. I'm going to need someone who's going to engage the kids in worship. And now we're just going to, I'm going to need someone who's going to work entrance. Just who is it that's greeting kids as they're coming in, giving parents and kids instructions as far as what to do. And then when it's all said and done, I'm going to need exit. Who's manning the outside door, making sure that as people leave, that they're leaving with the right kids, with the right parents. All right. And then the other thing, now I'm going to start doing small groups. And again, you can divide up small groups depending on, it just depends on your campus size and your service size. So you might just do boys and girls. You might do, let's go just first through second. And so just to give an example, we're going to go in and we're going to add first and second. There's a first and second group. And then let's just go ahead and add third to fifth grade boys, right? So what we read in the things is that first and second grade doesn't really matter if they're divided up. But after third grade, it just starts to mean something and matter whether or not they subdivide. So once we're in here, let's say that now we want to change the way that we do them. If I click on 1 and 2, you can see that here's the edit button. And then add time options. So I'm going to choose this. And I'm going to import service times. Boom. There we go. Close. And then same thing, just going to keep coming through here. And you can see that now all of them are set, that there's 2 options. And so that allows us now to kind of know that each of these, we're going to need one for each of the services that we have. So that's going to allow us to create our the people that we need. As far as the positions, now we're actually going to specify how many we need. So I'm going to go back to the plan that we were working on. And now I can go in here, and under this arrow I can go needed positions. And so I'm going to go Kid Life, and you can see that right now I've got, here's all the ones that I need for 9:30. And so I'm going to need someone for entrance. I'm going to need someone for exit. I'm going to need someone for MC. I'm going to need for worship. And then I'm going to need 2 of these and 1 of these and 1 of these. You can change these numbers however you want to. Then I'm going to go to the 11:15. And same thing. I think I'm going to need 2 of these, 1 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 of these, and 1 of these. Then I click accept. And now here's the cool thing is over here, when I push this down and I start breaking, now it shows me all the people that I need. And now when I go back into the matrix, it makes me think of that 90s movie. It's phenomenal. But you can see down here, here are all the places, right? Here are all the placeholders of the people that I need. Clicking right here into the people section, I can actually start working through people, right? So Matt Mosler. Let's say that I need to, when I hit enter, boom, there's Matt with his dog. I would actually just drag Matt Mosler, and I would say that he's doing MC. Right, boom, there he is. He populates. Notice that there's a little envelope next to his name. After I finish scheduling all the people that I need, right here is this button right here that says email these people. And when I click that, it actually then shoots everybody who I just scheduled a notification letting them know the positions I just put them in. So I'm going to exit out Matt Mosler. Now let's say that I'm working on somebody and I type in somebody and I say Testerson. And when I click his name, he does not exist. Well, then notice right here, here's the button that says create a new person. So when I create a new person, it says, hey, what's their full name? And I'm going to go test Testerson. Again, it's searching for them. It says they don't exist, and then I'm going to create a new person. And it says, okay, well, what's their email? Well, this person's email is test@newlifechurch.tv. And then I'm going to send them the Planning Center email. And then what's their role? Are they just someone that's going to schedule that whenever they're scheduled, you want them to be able to see the plan? Is it somebody that you want to be able to see the plans even if they're not scheduled? Is it someone that you want to have the ability to actually schedule people? Is it someone that you want to be able to plan your services? You're only able to give permissions that are below what your current permissions are. And so right now we're just going to say, hey, we're going to give test. That we would hit submit, and it would actually give them the permissions, and then they would be created, and you could now place them in here. Anyway, that's the quick basics on Planning Center. If there are any more detailed questions about what you can do in Planning Center, please reach out to the person that sent you these videos, and I'm sure they're happy to help you.